So, what's that Beyonce lyric? I woke up like this. This is me waking up. Last night I saw the Skeleton Twins, and it was so hot I was too tired to when I got. It was hot, and I was tired when I got home, so I didn't record a video. Thus, I'm doing this first thing in the morning. Um, it's still hot, but what can you do? So the Skeleton Twins was really, really good. It's Bill Hader, who's always amazing, but he's particularly amazing in this one, and Kristen Wiig doing just a phenomenal performance of just sort of a broken woman trying to project strength and then collapsing into herself, and it's sort of because Bill Hader and I'm sorry, my eyes. I water in the morning, like my eyes are plants. What was I saying? Oh, because Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig are so funny and they have such great chemistry together, the film can be quite comical at times, but it's really a very heavy drama with very heavy themes. And I think it was really great casting to have these two comic actors do the roles, because then it added a levity and a realness to the film that I think otherwise would be lacking, because it's so melodramatic that if you just went straight drama, it would feel like heightened drama rather than reality, which is part comical, part drama, you know. God, I would love to see Bill Hader get an Oscar nomination, to be honest, but I don't know if I'd put him in the supporting category or the lead. Probably supporting, because he would have a better chance, but it was sort of a lead role. But then Kristen Wiig is sort of the lead role, and Bill Hader, I don't know. The tough one. Independent Spirit Awards, for sure. But also really great was Luke Wilson, who has sort of faltered in the last few years. He hasn't been in much of note. And he's so funny. He's Kristen Wiig's husband, who's just sort of an average guy, bit of a doof. Eats toaster waffles standing up. He was the comic relief, if you can imagine. And he was so good, and it was just all three of them were good, and I hope they all get mentioned in the mix, because I think this is my 37th 2014 film, which I'm not sure if that's high for me or low for me, or I don't know. I see too many rep theater things that my 2014 count is always really low until the end of the year. I also missed a lot of stuff this summer somehow. But I would like to see the three of them, you know, get noticed for their performances. And I feel like Hader's and Wigs, because they're so off type, and sort of, especially Hader's is kind of a showy role, I can see his name getting thrown in there. But Luke Wilson will probably, you know, have one of those great supporting roles that every time you watch the movie you're like, oh, he's so good, how come nobody gave him an award? But I guess, you know, it's not about the awards, and I don't even know why I brought them up, because award season irritates me, but it's fall, so that's what happens with film analysis. The soundtrack was really good, a lot of great 80s hits. I love the 80s. What was I going to say? I read one review somewhere online, it was probably on Mubi, where everyone is an asshole, that if you watch the trailer you saw the best parts, and that's so not true. Kind of, if you watch the trailer you saw a lot of the comic parts, and they hit a lot of the dark things, which I think is good, because it, you know, if you knew all these dark things were coming, a little depressing, you might not want to go see it. So maybe that guy felt betrayed, I don't know. Sorry. Mr. Rochester's all the way over there, my co-host. So I guess Kitty. No, he's having a bath. He's not going to come be in the video. He didn't see the movie either, so I guess his opinion doesn't mean much right now. Skeleton Twins is in limited right now. I think it's just in LA and New York, but it opens wide soon and will keep spreading. So if it comes into your market, please go see it. If you love those leads, you'll love them. If you love Luke Wilson, you'll love him. Maybe bring some tissues. Oh, you know what I was going to bring up? I forgot. I don't know how I forgot because it's sort of the main point of the film. It's one of the best, like, representations of grown brothers and sisters that I think I've ever seen. It's not a relationship that's explored a lot. You know, you get sisters and you get brother movies and you get, you know, parent and one child movies and things like that. But you don't get brother and sister movies that often. Like, You Can Count on Me was another really great one with Mark Ruffalo and Laura Linney from a million years ago. But it's not really a relationship much discussed. And these two were twins, so they had a lot of their memories were shared. And then they had been apart for so long, but you could see that relationship, you know, was so solid when they were so young that it stayed. And to be honest, it sort of hit a few places emotionally that I was not prepared for, being a grown person with a brother who was only 16 months older than me, so we were very close growing up, and it was just kind of interesting to see brother and sister strife, grown brother and sister strife on the big screen, because I know how that feels, and I feel like they really depicted it well, and the writers must be from a brother-sister, close age brother-sister dynamic, because even when you're not older brother, little sister, or older sister, little brother, which you see sometimes, this was like twins, one sibling always ends up sort of taking the lead, I think because of personalities. And they really show that, and they show how the other can resent it, and they show just, you know, what do they call it in Ernest Scared Stupid? Unconditional love. They show that, but they show that even unconditional love can almost break, and it's, you know, really, really interesting character dynamics explored. I don't know if you can hear me now because there's a plane flying. I live by the airport. Not really by the airport, but close enough that planes come in the morning. So I hope you heard that. So anyways, definitely go see the Skeleton Twins if you get the opportunity.